This movie tells a story about Cassandra Webb, who develops the power to see the future. Forced to confront revelations about her past, she develops a relationship with three young women bound for powerful destinies if they can all survive a deadly present. First of all, this movie is really bad. The story is flat, the dialogue is clunky, the performance is mediocre, and there are many plot holes. It really lacks personality, compelling stakes, threatening urgency, and interesting characters. There's a lot of exposition that is irritating and repetitive rather than informative. There's a ton of plot in this almost 2-hour movie, and it still feels like nothing of consequence is ever happening. This movie is good about never being clear about anything. Before we know it, the plot quickly descends into general silliness. The superpower of Cassandra that allows her to see the future has no clear rule or reason as to why, when, and how this happens. The movie never fully takes advantage of the déjà vu aspect, and the action typically stops as fast as it begins. By the time we get a bland explanation of her powers, it's too late to care. The movie takes its contrived storytelling to a ridiculous level with heaps of exposition, explaining how all three girls have no family or anyone to go to for protection, and it's just up to Cassandra to keep them alive. The threats come from the future, where the three of them are killing the villain while dressed as superheroes in the future. So not only this movie is a rather bland origin story for Cassandra, but it's also trying to set up a presumed sequel for these three heroes. Unfortunately, there isn't anything interesting to say about the girls either. The villain is also uninteresting, as the script doesn't bother to flesh him out. The character is too weak to be the villain, and the dubbing to his voice is also unconvincing. The cast seems generally disinterested, while Dakota Johnson seems out of her depth. The action scenes are bad, as there's lack of momentum in the combat, choppy editing, and practically no thrills. To make it worse, the CGI looks blurry and really unconvincing. Overall, it's not worth to spend time to watch this. We do not recommend this movie at all.